Madrimov has tremendous footwork. He's elusive, his defense is good. He punches really, really, really hard. But we understand we're up against the pound-for-pound number one.
A 54-pounder in the division right now. So why not go for the top guy in the division right off the bat?
Professionals have just announced their choices for the highly anticipated fight between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov on August 3rd in Turkey. Turki Al-Alshik, the chairman of the GE Board of Directors, recently unveiled a highly anticipated showdown in which the pound-for-pound sensation Terence Crawford will challenge Israil Madrimov for the WBA and WBO interim world super welterweight title. Speaking about it, Al-Alshik stated that their goal is to allow people all over the world to experience their own Riyadh season. The chairman of Matchroom Sport, Eddie Hearn, gave his thoughts on the fight, calling it a fantastic match between one of the best world champions in the sport and a pound-for-pound great. Hearn acknowledged Crawford's status as a pound-for-pound great who is still aiming high, but he also noted that Crawford is up against a hungry champion in Israel who has no intention of giving up his title in his first defense. Eddie Hearn stated that Terence is the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, but in Israel, he faces an envious champion who is determined to retain his title in his first defense. This fight looks to be one of the greatest of the year, and the undercard must be among the best ever for a US card. Prepare for an incredible evening in Los Angeles on August 3rd. The boxing sensation from Omaha, Terence Crawford, has an impressive record of 40 wins with 31 knockouts. He is aiming to make history by winning 4 different weight classes. After dominating the welterweight division and winning the undisputed championship at 147 pounds with an incredible knockout victory over Errol Spence in Las Vegas last July, Crawford is now moving up to 154 pounds. The Omaha native has also dominated the super lightweight and lightweight divisions. Now, in the lead-up to his fight with Israil Madrimov, Crawford is focused on cementing his legacy by winning a 4th weight class. With a strong sense of self-assurance and resolve, Terence Crawford is excited to compete in his 4th weight class and hopes to prove once again that he is the best fighter in the world, although he also acknowledges Madov's abilities and entertainment value. Crawford clarifies that Madrimov will be added to his list of vanquished opponents as of August 3rd. With this fight, Crawford announces the start of what he calls the Terence Crawford era, signaling his intent to dominate and leave an enduring mark on the sport of boxing. However, Madrimov stands in Crawford's way, and the USBC champion, who won the title in an exciting fashion during his last match in Saudi Arabia, faces fierce competition in his first title defense. "I want to leave a legacy that has never been left before, both inside and outside the ring, business-minded, and just helping young fighters coming up," Crawford said. The recently crowned WBA super lightweight champion, Isaac Cruz, will make his title defense debut against Jose Valenzuela, an American southpaw. It has been over 2 years since Mexico's top boxer, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, fought in Los Angeles, according to Sean Gibbons of MP Promotions. But because of Terki Al-Alshik coming back to the Crawford vs. Madov fight, it seems that Israil Madrimov seized the opportunity to use his title. Isaac's first world title defense will be a homecoming in front of the largest Mexican fan base in the US. Thoughts of defeating an undefeated 3-division champion as tempting as a victory, according to Pro Box TV analysts Teddy Atlas and Paulie Malignaggi, could lead to an upset in the upcoming August 3rd fight at the stadium in Los Angeles. Teddy Atlas also mentioned that in the Madov fight, facing Crawford is similar to going into a sausage grinder where Crawford will wear opponents down with his counterpunches. Atlas stated that Crawford's age and declining abilities are the only things that may possibly defeat him. He made it clear that his worries have nothing to do with Crawford gaining weight because he hasn't racked up many fights or kilometers on his record. Atlas compared it to inserting yourself into a sausage grinder where Crawford will use counterpunches to grind you up. "The only things I see beating Crawford are age and sluggish talents. Increasing weight has no bearing on this," Atlas said. "I evaluate a man based on how many punches he's taken and how many hard fights he's been in while still looking fresh. I don't anticipate any issues with that." The boxing community is anxious to see how this clash plays out because it could be a landmark event that shapes the sport's future for years to come, in addition to being a pivotal point in the careers of both fighters. If you like this video, don't forget to watch some of our others. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more boxing news, predictions, and analysis, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll see you in the next video.